Good day everyone. Today I'm going to look at a specific content question that I came across. It is also part of calculus, but this question was in trigonometry, not in a third degree function. So I'm going to explain a concept when we work with tangents to curves, and I hope it will help you in future because a lot of learners struggled with these type question. This question I found amongst the functions, and it came across as draw the graph of tan of x plus 1 and cos of 2x, which is quite elementary and was easy for most learners to do. So I quickly show the graphs, plotted the coordinates that we got on the calculator. We actually drawn the graph, shown the asymptotes, shown the turning points, indicated the values where it crosses over the x-axis as well as the y-axis. But the question I want to focus on is 8.4. Ek gaan dit in Afrikaans en Engels doen, so ek hoop dat julle nie sal omgee nie, maar ek wil net een video van hierdie ouetjie post. Die vraagie lei as volg: vir watter waardes van x waar x groter is as 0 sal die afgeleide van die funksie van x vermenigvuldig met g van x groter wees as 0? Dis selfverduideliking. For which values of x where x is greater than 0 will, if the derivative of the function of f, which is a tan graph, where will that be greater than 0? So the most important thing I want to highlight here is that they're speaking firstly where x is greater than 0. So they're only talking about this from 0 to 180 degrees. That's what they're referring to. So when I have a function g of x here, is positive. If I want to get a positive result, I must multiply a positive with a positive and a negative with a negative to get a positive result. So, but here they did not ask where is the function of x multiply with the function of g greater than 0. They're asking for the derivative of the function. So function f is the tan graph. So I want to jump straight to that and say, okay, when we talk about the derivative, we're talking about a tangent to the curve at a point. It touches that graph at one place and one place only. All tangents to the graph. If I look at this point here, it's a tangent over there, a bit too far, and a tangent over here to the tan graph. Shoot, just touching it there, right? So at any point in time on that curve and that curve, do you think that that slope of that function will ever turn in that direction? Let's quickly look. Will it ever go in that direction from 180 degrees to 0 degrees? Will it ever? No, it won't. So that tangent always have a positive curve, which means a positive gradient. So that means the function, the derivative, will always be positive. So the derivative will be positive for that as well as for that. So what will happen here? Only positive values will render a positive result. So I can only use the positive values of the g function to give me a positive result if I multiply it with the derivative. So the answer will be from 0 to 45. It will include 0 but it won't include 45 because here it is 0. So from 0 to 45, in that area it will be positive, but 45 is 0, so 0 is not positive nor negative. 0 is neutraal. Hy het nie 'n plus of 'n minus nie. En enigiets vermenigvuldig met 0 is 0. Gaan nie groter of kleiner as 0 wees nie. Daardie vraag vra spesifiek groter as 0. Dan, wanneer die g-funksie dan na 135 grade gaan, weer eens 135 grade raak hy aan die x-as, so is 0 daarso. So na dit is hy positief. So positief maal met 'n positief gaan vir 'n positief resultaat gee. So die antwoord wat hulle dan soek by hierdie spesifieke vraag is 'n interpretasievraag. Hulle wil weet dat ek weet van die raaklyn, die gradiënt van 'n raaklyn bevind. As die gradiënt positief is, dan is die grafiek toenemend, dan is die afgeleide positief. As die gradiënt by daai punt, as dit toeneem, dan gaan die afgeleide positief wees. So, first thing that I need to understand, that if the gradient at a point is increasing, the derivative will be positive. So a positive derivative multiplied with a positive function will give me a positive result. Then a positive derivative multiplied with a positive function will give me a positive result. The derivative is nowhere negative, so we cannot answer any negative for the function of g. I hope that answers this question, and that if for some reason you've never seen it or thought it was a printing error, know that it was a question that was testing the understanding of derivatives. I hope it's going to help you, and I trust that it brings better understanding for some people. Thank you for watching the video. Trust to see you in the next one. If you liked it, tell your friends. We loved it. Please share your experience with us.